Activists as well as community members have begun gathering right outside the school, and they say they will stay outside the school to make sure that the learners are safe. And since Wednesday, there's been protests outside the school. Protesters are demanding that 55 non-Afrikaans speaking pupils be admitted to the school, despite that High Court ruling saying that the school does not have capacity to admit them. Police are currently at the scene as more protests are expected. And the South African Human Rights Commission has been asked to facilitate the talks to end tensions between the school's parents and protesters. Our reporter Sinagori visited Hoerskool Overvaal earlier today.
It's a calm morning here in Vereeniging in the Vaal, where protests flared up over the last 2 days outside Hoerskool Overvaal. This morning, dozens of community members and parents of learners at the school have gathered from the early hours of the morning, just standing outside right behind me, showing their support both to the school as well as to ensure the safety of the learners inside. Protests flared up over the last 2 days as disgruntled parents as well as EFF and ANC members as well as COSAS members picketed outside the school over its language policy. Earlier this week, the North Gauteng High Court ruled that the school did not have to allow and accommodate 55 English-speaking pupils in the Afrikaans-only school, as there were other schools to accommodate them, and the school did not have the capacity to ensure that they will be able to be in the school environment. Protests have been violent and volatile in the last few days. Yesterday, a petrol bomb was thrown at a police vehicle and 27 protesters were arrested. On Wednesday, 11 others were also arrested. They're out on bail at the moment. This morning it's been quite calm. We've seen a handful of protesters. Most of them are at the Vereeniging Magistrates Court, showing their support and solidarity to those protesters that were arrested yesterday. They said that they will come through later and that it will be a peaceful protest, and that they hope there will not be any violence. But for now, it's been quite calm. It's been very quiet. Police are here monitoring the situation. There was a police inyala as well as a water cannon and a few police, not as much as we've seen over the last few days. There's no riot police here and there's no burning in the streets.
And to varsity now, the Department of Higher Education and Training is